Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cut and back for the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 5. This is the second week of this challenge. Each week, each Monday, I draw 2 prompts out of this bag that already has all the prompts in it for this challenge. You can see there's lots of little paper strips in there. And I write all of those down ahead of time on the strips of paper, put them into the bag so it's all done. I don't have a list or anything because I just do it that way. And then each week I draw prompts. And so you can find the prompts either here on my YouTube channel or on my Instagram. All right, so for example, last week I drew out, number 1 was abstract, and so I made a tag on one of these large guest checks, but you can use any base you want to do your pieces. It doesn't make any difference to me. The only rule, if you want to call it a rule, is that you use the prompt, the 1 prompt per piece of ephemera. That way at the end of 25 weeks, you're going to have 50 pieces of ephemera because it's 25 weeks long. The second one was favorite candy. My favorite candy is chocolate, so that's, what I based this one on. And there was also a freebie, so if you missed the freebie, like if this is the first time you've watched the 50 Stack Challenge, if you go back to last week's 50 Stack Challenge 5, you'll get the chocolate freebie. Alrighty. So, we're going to draw for this week. We're on number 3 and 4. If I can get them out of here. Number 3 is something you like. So that is pretty broad. You can, choosing something you like should be a very easy one to do. I mean, of course, there's lots of things I'm sure we like, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't even have to be your favorite thing. Just something you like. Okay? And then, like you could say, I like ice cream and do ice cream. Whatever. Favorite place. All right, is number 4. Number 4, favorite place. So very easy. Something you like and your favorite place, which is sort of the same, you could have your favorite place be something you like as well. Anyway, just a little fun aside, and I'm going to go get some things together, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and what I have is a piece of paper for something you like, because as we all know, I like paper. But anyways, joke. I am going to do a collage with things that I like rather than doing a piece of ephemera, because I do love collage, and the pieces that I found are too big to do like a journaling card or something like that. So I'm doing a collage instead. So I have this piece of old, I don't even know what writing this is, Greek or something. But anyways, I just like it. So that's what I'm using. I'm going to tear just a tiny bit. Let's turn it this way off the bottom. I want to keep mostly that edge over there. I don't care if some of the other parts don't show. But I do want this. So how is everybody? I hope you are all fantastic. Oh my goodness. I need to say hugs and blessings to Cindy, Fern, and Nan. Thank you guys so much for always watching, your kind comments. I love you guys. I really appreciate all you do for me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we got that. And then I cut out this, which I know the dragon doesn't have a head, but it will. So really all that's going to show is that edge over there, and that's fine because I just like the look of that. And I cut this out of this Collage Soup, Fairy Flight, and Dragon's Light. Okay. And that's where I got the head we're going to use too. I'm going to use this head on the dragon. And I know this is a little odd, but I really like stuff like this. And I know it's not for everybody, but it's something you like. And this is what I like. So I love doing art dolls of all different kinds. And I do like the whole dragon thing and all that. Always reminds me of my husband, because he's always been so into, well, he still is. That's what my daughter and he both love to read fantasy novels, you know, dragons and different lands and just adventures and all of that. So always kind of makes me think of him when I think of dragons. And this took me so long to cut out, so wow. Because it had the whole background with the head and all that, and it's like, well, if I cut out the head, I kind of got to cut out all the... Luckily, it was just a kind of a cream colored background, so that worked well as far as not feeling like I was missing a bunch of things or something. Cutting away stuff that was important. I'm just putting it on my book because it's a little easier sometimes with all the little bitsy pieces. This is going to be tricky to get all glued. And I'm trying to cover up all my little white spots that I probably missed trying to cut. Because all those little spaces that are hiding in there. Okay. Did I get it? All right, I think that is good. So what we're going to do first is glue down the back piece. I am going to ink this a little bit over here since it is going to show. Yeah, I just thought this would be fun. I haven't done one of these kind of collages in a while, and like I said, when I started looking for art dolls was how I started, because I do like those. A lot of the things I was finding, I'm like, well, yeah, kind of done it before sort of thing. And then I got looking at the collage soup, and then I'm like, well, it's way too big for a journaling card or anything like that. I really don't need to do that whole thing, do I? Really, just that edge over there is all that needs it. So we'll do that, get that glued down. Let me set this over here. I'm actually going to get this big piece of paper, I think. There's probably ink on there. Okay. Just going to use my glue stick. Yeah, so anyway, it led me to those, and then it's like, well, we're going to have to do something other than ephemera, which is fine. You can do whatever you like. I just started with the whole ephemera idea to build up, you know, for journals, which is very handy, but you can also do other things. This one's about gone. My fingers are totally stuck to the paper. Let me turn it this way just to make it a little easier, hopefully. I'm going to scoot it this direction more, so it's not going to be in the center entirely. Because I want to make sure I see that edge. And this is old, obviously, book page. Okay. And this will go down. I kind of want more, I don't know, janky like paper sticking out. Let me see what I can find. I And now I'm back to my janky paper. Here I go again with the janky paper. But I do like that look. These. Yep. Let's not pick up anything we need here. I might have to put the head on the dragon before I just thought, I don't think I got her in here very good. Glue it down. Put some ink on these. Luckily the next make is probably not going to take me very long. It's kind of even a little bit silly, but that's okay. We can do that. These two makes could not be more different from each other, I'll tell you that much. Even though they're similar topics. I need a new glue stick. New glue stick. So what are you guys up to? Anything fun going on? It is Thursday for me. I'm trying to get ahead because hubby and I usually, if we do something on the weekends, a lot of the time it's on Friday because there are less people. Neither one of us are huge people. But I'm the worst, of course, but he doesn't love it either. And so we like to go ride our ATV and stuff on Fridays when there's less people out doing that. So I try to get my work all done so that we can do that. He takes Fridays off in the summer so we can do something fun. Because we never go on vacation. So he just builds up vacation time. And so that's how we use it. Use it up or lose it is the thing. Now I have to decide, do I want more up there? I think I will, because it just needs something. I feel like. And a lot of times these get tossed, so perfect. Well, I don't usually toss them. I usually stamp on them. But sometimes, because you're just like, I don't have time for that. Just get rid of it. If you're like me. Yeah, I haven't done one of these type of larger collages for a long time. I think since I stopped doing the Marguerite Miller. And that was just a burnout on my part. You know, you just want to do something else. So, I do enjoy them though. I really enjoy collage. Let's not rip it after all that torture of cutting it out. I'm just going to go with that because I don't want to put more down this side because then it'll be obviously out of balance. So since I glued it more to one side than the other. Okay, let's glue her head on first. These little tendrils of hair, I know I'm going to end up ripping them. And I want, she's got this little part of her hair that was along her neck before, so I kind of want to do the same sort of thing and make it look like, if I can here, that this is her, you know, actual neck with her hair along the side of it. Which clearly not possible, but just go with me on that. Put glue on the back here. Oops, it helps if it actually reaches what it needs to glue. Alright, so now her head is attached. Oh, that feather is all way up there, huh? I'm going to have to scoot it down a little bit. Well, I guess you're not going to see that bottom strip after all. I didn't realize that because I didn't have the head attached at that time. Okay. I could put some more down there, huh? Might have to, might have to. Like I knew there's more pages of that. I do like to use these when they're attached to each other, but to make ephemera. Don't you just love it when you mess up like that and then you got to go back and fix it? I mean, at least I can fix it, but it's always something. All because I had to have strips of paper along. Looks cool just like that too, but it's getting covered. A little more ink. Just use this piece. Yes, that will work. Okay. That's how it shall be. Yeah, the biggest thing was cutting all that out. Oh my word. That took me a very long time. I'm just putting glue at the top of her head, if you can't see. Oh, you can see. So that hopefully it will stay where I want it. And I'm going to attempt to cover the back with glue stick. It's the only problem with working with bigger stuff. It probably would be smart to use like matte medium or something, but here I am, so that probably would have been very smart. It's not, I don't use it a whole lot. But when you have the itty bitty little pieces and tendrils and and you want to get it all glued. Trying not to hopefully rip anything. This was a cool image on the back of this too. It's so hard with those collage soup images. And I think she does say you can copy and like small, like if you made one copy and you made something and sold it, I think that's okay, but I just always worry about copyright, so I just don't do that with any kind of books or people's digitals or any of that. No photocopies. Oh no, I messed up that front. Darn it. I don't have anything I'm putting right there either. Should have put it on an entirely clean thing, but I didn't. You don't want to rub too hard because that will cause more messes. I swear. Well, it is what it is now. Nerve-wracking. I think she's pretty cool looking though. But like I said, I do like these odd sort of art doll things. Sad days that I messed that up. Or if I put just a little, you know what would probably work better is my brush. If I knew where that went. Because I never use it, so I don't know where I put it. I'm just going to use this. It just really won't go in those little spots, will it? Helped a little bit right there. Kind of looks cracked. Weird. All right, well. It's just getting worse. Just stop, Amy. Okay, and then I have a castle. We may end up cutting out more things to put down at the bottom. Eventually. I have to do it today, but there's my castle. It's the only problem with gluing the big items. Very tricky. I have one of the flowers. I could kind of go like that, maybe. That would help a little bit. This is from my Love of Flowers digital. I did use a couple of my pieces just because they went and they were what I was looking for. So so weird today because it was like 98, 95, 98, that kind of thing. And today the wind is blowing and it's like 75 degrees. And it's almost 4 o'clock. I'm like, wow, this is so weird because it's been broiling. And yesterday my husband got home from work after the rain and then it got up to 95. I was like, is it humid enough for you? He was just like, oh my gosh, it's crazy out here. So it feels really good today. Perfect, if you ask me. And no more humidity. That all got blown away. And I have a dragonfly. This is also from my Love of Flowers kit. I probably should have just used the art glitter glue on those, but I don't like it when you can see the lines of the glue underneath. The dragonfly right here. Every time I do that, I have a bucket at the back that I put rulers and stuff in and it bangs against the wall, if you're wondering what that noise is. How did I not get all that right there? And then I have a butterfly, and this is out of the Collage Soup, same book. Kind of looks like those old antique 20s, 1920s style jewelry pieces. It's very cool. This glue. I don't know why it's being so difficult lately. I'm going to put it about right there because I want to see the flower there. All right, now the question is, I think I want some stamping. I do like that. I think it's very cool. You can't see this because the background is so dark, except for like the dragon's wings and stuff, body. I can also use these are my stamped edges. Destination. really like that. What is this one? Oh, it's like a letter. Got some Tim Holtz stuff. I got all kinds of stuff. Christmas stuff. Yeah, I kind of like that. And so much glue on my fingers. This is just completely disintegrating. Oh yeah, there it goes. I need to put the pin in this. Or we'll never get the pin in it again. If we even can right now. It's giving me heck, I'm telling you. Oh, not gonna use that. This one's just not going my way today. Having one of those days. Glue is quite frequently the bane of my existence. I always have to get it somewhere I don't want it. Like, I want to scream. Why? I like this green brings out that green. The blue and the blue. I want to use this. Just a few spots. Over here. Okay, I like it. It reminds me of when I was growing up, I had this Beauty and the Beast book. I think I still have it somewhere. But anyways, beautiful illustrations in it. Oh my gosh, I loved those illustrations, and I would try to draw them all the time. And that's what it reminds me of. So there is my something you like. I definitely like it. Okay. And then your favorite place was the other one, I believe. A few hours go by and I can't remember. Favorite, oh no, that's favorite candy. Where is this one? Favorite place, number 4. So I did one of these strip things, like we did the tag from the Somerset Studio magazine. And so I'm going to use it as my background because I didn't want anything super colorful, because I'm going to use this, and you know, I want to be able to see everything. So I'm using these. The first thing I'm going to do is cut it down just a skosh because it's way too big for a journal this size. So where is my cutter? Hold on, I gotta grab it. So we really don't want it a whole lot more than 5.5. So I'm just going to cut off one of these sections over here. I mean, you could still put it in a pocket this direction and it would be fine, but sometimes, you know, you want it going the right direction. So that's what I'm doing, is cutting that. And it's a pretty big one, a pretty big journaling card. Oh, you know what I need to do before I do that? I need to put something on the back. Just, yeah. So that it's not book page on the back. And it's kind of cheating because I know I already made this part, but I had it, and that's why we make some of these bases, right? So that we have them when we need them. So I just went with it. I at least showed you guys how I do that, or wasn't my idea anyway, but my hair has to be in everything. But at least you get to see what I'm doing with the ones I made extra. These are super fun. You could use up a lot of scraps because you could do them all colorful if you wanted to, and that would be fun as well. I just kind of like the neutrals for it. And that's kind of what I always have the most scraps of, is neutrals. I think I use them a lot. And I'm not good about using them up and then getting another page out or something. I just get another page out. So then I have way too many. Oh my goodness, I'm just going to smudge up everything. Why does that have something on it? I don't know. Okay, now I can do this. Those little bits. Needs to be stitched around too, because it was a glue page. All right. My little garbage can there. And then I want this, and this was one of those Project Life type cards, and I have a bunch of these and I never use them for anything, but I was like, it's perfect for this. So we're gonna tuck it in here just a little bit, not all the way because I want to see the home sweet home, but something like that. And then I also have this family that I think I'll tuck in, kind of something like that. And then I have some lace I'm going to put on too, but let's get this part on. Trying to decide. I think I do want to use this. That's going to kind of smush down some of those layers, which is a little bit of a bummer, but you'll still have that texture. This is tricky because I don't want to lift these too high and tear them. Definitely my favorite place. I do like going out and writing out where there isn't a lot of people. That is lovely as well. Being out in nature where it's quiet and you hear the birds and nothing else. Okay, and then I have the green lace. I thought I might put down here. Do we want to try to tuck it? Probably would be good. I might just put some dots of glue to kind of just hold on to it for a minute. And then I will stitch it. It's very cute. Art glitter glue, which is what this is not fantastic for holding fabric, but if you're gonna stitch it, it'll tack it for a minute. And then I want the little blue flowers down at the bottom. And then I'll just trim off whatever's left over. Goes this way, I think. Lots of people mentioned making these strip pages with lace, so that is a fantastic idea, using a strip of lace. You could also do it with all different ribbon trims. Would be really cool looking. I think, and colorful. Okay, I'm gonna stitch around that and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So this week, something you like is number 3. I made a large collage. And then my favorite place is Home Sweet Home. They could not be more different. All right, guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you enjoy making whatever it is you decide to make. And I will see you again soon. Love ya. Bye.